Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Day in the Life of Vintage Classic Specialist. So today, again, Mr. Rafa focused on the 71 Ghia, and look at that. It has a gas tank now, complete with its filler hose and vent hose and another vent hose, all that stuff these late model cars have. Other than that, kind of a big thing is at the customer's request, we put in a new master cylinder reservoir. You can see that right there. And then we actually bled the brakes. So it has brakes now, which is pretty cool. Pretty big accomplishment there. Took a long time to bleed these. These dual circuit brakes sometimes take a long time to bleed, especially if everything is empty, which in this case it was. All the lines, the hard lines, we blew out and so on. So everything was bone dry, new, all the parts, etc. So it took forever to bleed them, but in the end, yeah, bled them, got a good solid pedal. Still need to adjust the piston on the pedal, the one that pushes on the master cylinder. It's got too much play in it now, but yeah, that's a very trivial thing. But yeah, brakes feel good. And let's see, what else did he do? So he did that. We bled the brakes. He fished out. There was actually, believe it or not, there was an antenna that was down inside here, just kind of rattling around. In fact, I'll show it to you because it's actually kind of funny. So here it is. I'm not sure what all is going on here, but kind of amusing. There's like a wire on there and some newspaper wrapped around it and all kinds of fun stuff. And got some yellow paint on it because this was hanging out into the under hood compartment there. But yeah, this thing, pretty interesting. But that came out, and then the owner's dad, who of course he got the car from, he actually had a really nice antenna new in the package in there. So Rafa test fit this. It actually fits, and it's got enough adjustment here where it's gonna, be able to sit straight up and look really good. I think he said he's gonna make a bracket or something to support the bottom of it, just so it's not, trying to flop around in there. But yeah, and then we'll hook that up to his retro sound radio, and yeah, he'll have some good tunes. So let's see. I think those are kind of the main things there with this guy. So yeah, it's moving right along. Yeah, so let's talk about what I did today. So kind of a busy day for me being a shop manager, shop owner, whatever you want to call it. So I kind of spent a lot of time today talking to people and stuff like that. So sadly for me, didn't get a lot of chance to work on cars, but I did a couple things. Actually, I forgot one thing here. Is in addition to the gas tank, the gas door is now on it, and watch this. It works. And these Karma Ghias have a little flap here, which I think is kind of cool, that when you fill it with gas, you kind of fold this thing down and it protects the body here from the filler spout when you put it in there, in case it's kind of resting against the car. It won't scratch your fender here. And then when you're done, put the cap back on, kind of flop this thing back down in there, and then close the door. Cool, very nice. As far as me though, again, lots of time talking today on the phone, just running a shop nonsense, but stuff that has to be done. Other than that, went ahead and put the clutch assembly on the 40 horse, which is for the 61 here, and likewise went ahead and put in the throwout bearing. Those clips are a pain in the ass, especially with a semi-useless hand, as far as not being able to apply much force with this hand. Those clips were kind of a challenge because I can't apply a lot of force with this still. It's far too painful and probably not good for it. So those clips kind of sucked, but they're in. The only other real thing of any interest that I did today was for the 59 bus, and I got the seals installed on all the fixed windows for this bus. So you can see the skylight windows there. Here's the back window. Here and here are the non-pop out side windows and the corner windows there and there. So yeah, those are all pretty much ready to install. So, you know, just little things like that, keeping projects moving forward. And what else? A little update on the 64 one family car. There was a little bit more body work to do on the main shell of the car. The fenders, the front and rear lids, the doors, the sunroof, all that stuff's painted, but the main shell needed a little bit more work. And so a guy that we work with, I think he's finished that up. So I'm hoping that the shell for the 64 is in paint maybe by the end of this week or maybe early next week. So very exciting to think about the one family 64 body actually coming in so we can get back on assembling that one. The 69 Beetle, the cowluck one, they're hoping to spray that one maybe by the end of this week. So hopefully, yeah, we'll have a couple Beetles in the shop here going together in addition to the buses and so on. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you soon. Bye.